Watch this story in full. Subscribe, comment and like my channel, Green Mythology, for mythology and history. Gateway to the captivating worlds of ancient myth. Now watch the story in full please. The Kraken is one of the most formidable and enduring sea monsters in Scandinavian folklore, a creature of immense size and terrifying power said to dwell in the deep waters off the coasts of Norway and Greenland. More than just a beast, the Kraken embodies the fear of the unknown depths, the untamed power of nature, and the inherent dangers faced by seafarers in the vast and unpredictable ocean. Origins and etymology. The term, Kraken, likely originates from the Old Norse word, krak, which means a twisted or unhealthy animal. This name hints at the creature's monstrous and unnatural nature. The myth of the Kraken can be traced back to at least the 13th century, with its first documented mention in the Icelandic Originating saga. Early mentions in Scandinavian literature. The Originating saga describes the Kraken as a sea monster of such enormous size that it could be mistaken for an island. Sailors were warned to avoid these islands, as they could suddenly submerge, dragging ships and their crews down into the abyss. Another significant early reference appears in the Norwegian scientific work Konungs Skugge, King's Mirror, written around 1250. This text suggests that only two Krakens existed because they were incapable of reproduction and required such vast amounts of food that more could not survive. The Konungs Skugge also details the Kraken's feeding habits, claiming it would lure fish by stretching its neck and releasing food from its mouth, creating a tempting fishing ground for unsuspecting sailors before attacking. Descriptions of the colossal beast. Over the centuries, descriptions of the Kraken have varied, but common themes persist. It was generally depicted as a colossal cephalopod, resembling a giant octopus or squid, with massive tentacles capable of encircling and crushing even the largest ships. Some accounts described its back as so vast that it could appear as a series of islands or a single massive landmass rising from the sea. Other descriptions included immense size. Sailors reported seeing its back emerge from the water, stretching as high as the masts of warships. Some estimations placed its length at over a mile. Numerous arms, tentacles. These were described as thick, powerful, and covered in suckers, capable of reaching great distances to seize ships and men. A terrifying head. Some accounts mentioned a head that could be 12 feet high, adding to its monstrous appearance. Coloration. Descriptions varied, with some mentioning dark or light green ribbed skin. Behavior and abilities. The Kraken was not merely a large animal. It was portrayed as a cunning and terrifying predator. Its behavior in folklore includes dragging ships to the depths. The most feared ability of the Kraken was its power to pull entire ships and their crews down into the ocean's depths. This could be achieved by directly attacking with its tentacles or by creating powerful whirlpools through its movements or even by simply submerging its massive body. Luring fish. Some legends suggest the Kraken would attract large schools of fish, creating rich fishing grounds that tempted sailors to come closer, only to become the monster's next victims. Creating maelstroms. The sheer size and power of the Kraken were believed to be capable of generating enormous and deadly whirlpools that could swallow ships whole. A taste for human flesh. Many tales recounted the Kraken devouring entire crews, highlighting its monstrous appetite. Interestingly, some folklore also suggested a more passive role for the Kraken. When it rose to the surface, it was said to be surrounded by a multitude of fish, which some believed were attracted by its excrement or a unique scent it emitted. This created a paradoxical situation where the presence of the terrifying Kraken also indicated a bountiful fishing area, albeit one fraught with extreme danger. Significance in Scandinavian culture. In Norse storytelling, the Kraken served as a potent symbol of the chaos and unpredictability of the natural world, particularly the sea. The ocean was vital to Norse life, providing sustenance and trade routes, but it was also a realm of immense danger. The Kraken embodied the fear of the unknown, the lurking threats beneath the waves that humans could not control or fully comprehend. Unlike Norse gods and other mythological creatures, the Kraken was not typically worshipped or honored. Instead, it served as a powerful warning, a reminder of the respect and caution that the sea demanded. Stories of the Kraken were passed down through generations of sailors and fishermen, acting as cautionary tales and perhaps even explanations for unexplained shipwrecks. Possible real-world basis. Many historians and scholars believe that the myth of the Kraken likely originated from sightings of real giant squids, architeuthis ducks. These massive cephalopods, which can grow to impressive lengths and possess formidable tentacles, live in the deep ocean and are rarely seen by humans. Encounters with these creatures, especially in times when knowledge of marine biology was limited, could easily have been exaggerated and embellished into the terrifying legends of the Kraken. The description of the Kraken emitting a dark fluid could also be linked to the ink squirted by squids as a defense mechanism. Evolution and modern interpretations. While rooted in Scandinavian folklore, the Kraken has captured the imaginations of people worldwide and continues to be a popular figure in literature, art, and popular culture. From Alfred Lord Tennyson's famous poem, The Kraken, to its appearances in films like Clash of the Titans and Pirates of the Caribbean, the Kraken remains a symbol of immense power and the mysteries hidden within the ocean's depths. In modern interpretations, it can also represent hidden fears, overwhelming forces, or the untamed aspects of nature. Conclusion. The full story of the Kraken in Scandinavian folklore is a testament to the power of human imagination and the profound influence of the natural world on our myths and legends. It is a tale of a colossal sea monster, a terrifying embodiment of the ocean's dangers, and a lasting symbol of the awe and fear that the deep sea has always inspired. Whether based on real creatures or purely a product of folklore, the Kraken continues to fascinate and remind us of the vast and mysterious world that lies beneath the waves.